Yo guys, and welcome back towards today's video. In today's video, I will be discussing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some cryptocurrency news. So if you want to be finding out about this here, don't forget to watch this video till the end, and let's dive right away in towards the content. So currently we can see the Bitcoin over the course of the night has been falling down a little bit here. We've been seeing a significant decreasement in the market, but already, or starting this morning, we have been seeing a beautiful comeback towards higher targets. As well, if we're going to look at the CME gap, we do know that Bitcoin, its CME gap, is trading on the $38,900 what means that we could be expecting to see this level act as a magnet and still see the market for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency space increase a little bit towards this range once again here. So actually, yes, we came down last night here, but personally, I expect that we're going to see a little bit more of an increasement before potentially coming down further. Of course, my target that I'm at least aiming for is then going to be as well this 38.9k target. If we're going to go further into our charts to go a little bit more in depth about what we're exactly seeing here, because the 1 hour time frame is only reflecting a short-term downtrend, but not necessarily what we are seeing in a bigger picture, is that the descending broadening wedge that we're right now looking at on the Bitcoin 4-hourly chart got retested once again here. We saw one retest over here, but right now we're seeing a second successful retest of this pattern. And if we're still going to look at the price target of this pattern, it is right now from the point of the retest towards the price target a 9.6% trade here, what is absolutely perfect to be taking. You could be, of course, as well easily look towards an increasement of another 6% if we're going to be going for a price target. As well, we have seen a 4-hourly close once again above the orange line of resistance, what means that we are definitely right now going to be looking for some more further significant surges towards higher targets on this market. So it is actually looking pretty strong for Bitcoin right here. It has been creating some bullish momentum as well in the market, but right now, to be very honest, on the 4-hourly time frame, since we have been breaking above the highs over here and over here, we can argue we are in an uptrend right now, and right now we're just creating a higher low in this market. So personally, I think a continuation of this trend towards the upside is going to be actually pretty likely to be expecting from here on. Of course, I've got multiple reasons why I do think an uptrend is going to be likely from this point, but that will be, of course, discussed later on today's video. If we're going to once again look towards the daily time frame, we can see Bitcoin is still holding itself up pretty nicely here on the daily time frame. We're creating a beautiful continuation towards higher targets, and we're just seeing significant follow through getting created towards higher lows here. You can clearly see we're forming a higher low in the market, some kind of a double bottom structure, similar like here last time around on July 2021 here. And right now it looks to be that we could be potentially say the bottom is in, especially if we're going to look at the period, how long this downtrend has been taking. Let's first compare it towards the last time around. It took us approximately 97 days to reverse back towards the upside. And right now, of course, if we're going to compare it towards this low of the market, it was 75 days. And if you're going to compare it towards the previous low, it was 106 days. And right now we are already 110 days in a downtrend. So it is going to be likely after a period of approximately 100 days to expect a market reversal, because usually the trend runs out of steam eventually on these kinds of points here. As well, we do know that there are more and more hodlers coming in towards the market, making it harder to form lower lows here on the larger timescales. As well, we're going to go then over some news here. We can currently see that the non-zero Bitcoin addresses are hitting an all-time high of 40 million US dollars. So this is actually pretty interesting, and it shows us that there are still more and more accumulation going on here. The supply side dynamics on Bitcoin network continues to demonstrating strong adoption, as there is more and more addresses showing a positive balance of Bitcoin than ever before. So we're seeing that more and more wallets are holding Bitcoin on their wallet, what is of course an absolutely beautiful thing to see here. You can see the growth has been stalling off a little bit here on the recent movement towards the upside, especially because there has been some panic selling going on here. But of course, as soon as we're going to be breaching through all-time highs, we could be expecting more parabolic accumulation by these wallets basically, and less people holding no Bitcoin on their wallet anymore. So it is also looking very interesting for the adoption side of Bitcoin. The network is growing, and more people are starting to be holding Bitcoin. And like you can see, the trend is your friend till it ends, and this looks for me to be a parabolic trend of people holding Bitcoin. As well, South Korea is currently very bullish on the metaverse. They are investing more than 187 million US dollars in towards the metaverse, and they're doing so because they believe they can grow their economic, they can generate economic growth here from investing in towards the metaverse. So they are making a huge investment because they think it is going to be part of their country in the future. So it is actually pretty interesting that they're making such kind of an investment to see how it is going to be playing out over here. So yeah, it is also pretty interesting that they are doing so. If we're going to go further in towards the video, and if we're going to go look at towards the funding rates, it is also shining and showing us very interesting things right here. We can clearly see that Bitcoin and altcoins in general, Ethereum as well, are still very, very over leveraged towards the downside. Once a chart is green, it means the leverage is more getting used to short the market than long the market. And what happens if the majority of the traders are trading short, it means that if you're opening a long position, you're going to get paid here. So we're seeing so much negative funding rates being active right now in the market on all different kind of coins here, suggesting and showing me that the chance on a very huge short squeeze is extremely high here, because it's more likely to, of course, move towards the upside while everyone is shorting, and it is more likely to move towards the downside once everyone is longing. So right now everyone is shorting, so I definitely think it is still good times for accumulating cryptocurrencies, because people are still thinking the market is going to come down massively, but that is for me a reason for accumulating more in towards this cryptocurrency space here. If I'm going to look towards my trade, nothing really happened since yesterday. We did came down a little bit again, but still I'm going to be holding strong with my trading position. I'm looking to be, of course, taking some profits along the way up here, but so far, since the funding rates are still so negative, I would love to keep my trade open a little bit longer, because I will be trying to close my trade here once the funding rates are going very positive. Once everyone is longing, I will be going out of the market, but right now everyone is shorting, so that's why I am taking a long position. So not necessarily a very special update on my trade here. If you do want to be taking trades as well on the market, don't forget to check out Bybit here in the link description, because Bybit is going to be offering you a $4,100 deposit bonus. And that's definitely very valuable if you do want to be opening swing trade positions just like I am doing right now here. And with these negative funding rates, these are definitely more interesting times to be starting to get trading. If we're going to look at the daily time frame of Ethereum in general to give you guys some analysis on why I'm trading Ethereum and what I'm currently basically doing, is that we formed several major downward sloping trend lines here. You can see this one from the half point endpoints of November still is in play and still got as rejected along the way down here. If we do break that one, we are definitely going to look a little bit more bullish. We as well have another one since September, already create a very significant amount of rejections on this market. Is going to be as well very interesting to be breaking. Two of the most important levels to be break right now in this market. Of course, we're looking as well towards an upward sloping support line, and basically what we're expecting is that the price action is going to squeeze itself in towards an apex and create some kind of a symmetrical triangle breakout, what is going to result at the end of the day in more market volatility. So we just have to wait casually a little bit longer. And I think, in my opinion, that we're going to see a breakout on the Ethereum chart within the coming 13 days here. And once I'm talking about a breakout, I mean significant breakout with significant follow through getting created, because on a daily breakout, you usually tend to see more market volatility. If we're going to look to the imminent short term, and if we're going to look at the 4-hourly time frame, we can see that Ethereum came down, got rejected by our high level here. Like you can see, previous resistance, and once again providing resistance over here, as well as support provided in the past. And right now we came back towards our previous support target, which showed us several times very good support, and once again holding us up so far here. Like I, of course, already talked about, this could be, of course, a perfect structure for a higher low. And, of course, from this point, it will be making a lot of sense to see a further continuation up here. Of course, it's likely to come further up here since we have been forming higher highs along the way up here. We have clearly broke the downtrend, and to make a higher low in the market right now to continue the price action further up here will be, in my opinion, make a lot of sense here, and will be, in my opinion, also a beautiful structure to play out in. Currently on the 1 hour time frame, it is showing a lot of weakness. It should be showing sideways consolidation and not really a reaction back towards the upside. So 1 hour time frame is indeed looking very worse and very weak. However, the 4-hourly time frame is showing us that we're still holding up strong on this range here. So what I will be saying here is take it a little bit slow, take it a little bit calm, and wait where the market is going to go towards. For my trading position, I have my stop loss set here in profit. So however, whatever the market does here, I will be always make profits on this trade here. So for me, it doesn't really matter if we're going to come up or down here. Of course, I would love to see the market coming up here, but if we're going to come down here, I will be still make a good amount of profit. So that's going to be very important to know. Guys, by the way, this was already it for today's video. If you do enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, because on Twitter I keep you guys up to date about all these kind of developments that we do even have further for you guys out there prepared. So don't forget to follow us as well on Twitter. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.